Hey, guess what? This is a YouTube Live. It's my first one, and it's to give feedback for the first lab in Ag Ed 412, or our second lab. First lab was RTL. Second lab is that first days of school. We quickly realized that face-to-face instruction time, there's not time for Foster to stand in front of the room and pontificate at the end. We're just trying to get the performance and the demonstration of these experiential learning activities done. So we go to YouTube so Foster can pontificate and give feedback on what he saw and how the labs went. Now, if we talk about that, what are the concerns about the first day of class for any student? So PSU Ag Ed 17, the Magnificent Seven, as I watched y'all demonstrate your labs today, nobody wrote their name and the name of the class on the board. A little thing, am I in the right spot and who are you? So think about that, maybe incorporating it and not assuming anything. How do we make sure that everybody feels welcome and inclusive, and not just the ones who happen to know the ag teacher from the county fair, but anybody who's showing up for that first day, everybody's on a level playing field. Pretty cool. Number two, all teaching is about the prep work. Making sure that my technology works ahead, that I have the handouts ready to go, and that the room is prepared for productive learning to occur. So remember those Rosenstein and First characteristics, business-like behavior. One of those business-like behaviors is being prepared and ready to go. Let's remember that bell work is an asynchronous classroom management tool. What does that mean? It's less an instructional strategy and more a classroom management tool that allows students, when they show up, as they show up, to immediately engage. Now, today, as we watched everybody left the room and come in, we know that when that bell rings, some kids are across the hall, some kids are on the other side of the campus, and so they could be trickling in over the course of 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes as they walk from one classroom to another. We need the bell work to have enough clarity of instructions to be on the board that anybody can look up there and, without instructor assistance, engage in that process and be busy and on task as the teacher comes back. And then finally, this is interesting, we get to learn about objectives next week, but we know that structure is important to learning. And I think there was only one, shout out Miranda, there was only one student teacher that clearly illustrated what their learning objectives were for their 5 to 10 minute segment. So those were some big picture observations of the first lab. I can't wait to see your second lab on interest approaches next week. I'm going to also post a blog about the lab protocol that we all created together that makes sense as we use Athena as a new platform and provide feedback to each other on blogs. Thank you for being awesome, and let's keep working on our Teach Ag journeys to be the best we can be for our students. All right.